Okay, so those post-crossing postcards that I sent off a couple days ago, I've got an email back, or like a message back. One of them has arrived. It's the one that arrived in Germany. It was this one, remember? Like, she liked weird, sort of tacky, ugly Christmas cards. So she's like favorited that one. She's like clicked on it to put it in her favorites, you know? So like anytime anyone looks at her thing to send her a postcard now and they look in her favorites to see what she likes, this one will be one of the ones that pops up as like one of her favorites. And the message she sent is really interesting and has sent me down like a bit of a Wikipedia rabbit hole. So she says, "Grüß Gott, Heather." I don't even like know how to say this. Like here, anyone who's like from Germany, if you could like give me a heads up on this, like I'm gonna need to know how to say this. Anyway, she says it means in her dialect, which is Swabian, "Hello Heather and thank you for the wonderful card." And then she says like in German how it would be normally if it wasn't like her particular dialect. So I'm a native speaker too. How crazy is that? So I've googled the crap out of Swabian. Okay, so Swabia is like here in Germany, and it's sort of an area that goes over two different states. So like Bavaria is here. So this bit used to be a duchy, but it collapsed in the 13th century or some craziness like that. So they've had like a distinct sort of culture since then. Like it has survived just by the fact that the actual duchy collapsed like hundreds of years ago. And it says down here, Swabian German. It's only 40% intelligible to speakers of standard German. Ugh, the world. Let me tell you, like so many interesting things in the world. Anyway, Pia, in her message, she says, "This card is amazing." She didn't find anything ugly about it, which is really pushing it. Ugh, love this. This is why I love post-crossing. Okay, I'm on my break. So I'm gonna go on a bit of a shopping field trip. I need to get oranges, first of all, for my mulled wine, obviously. And then I was watching Past Story Time yesterday, Sean and Bert, for their Vlogmas. And they made like a vegan eggy sauce, which has blown my mind. I need to try it immediately. And they said the key ingredient is black salt. So I didn't know that this was a thing. I've googled it, and I think potentially I may be able to get it from like the vegan health food store near my house. Like I get quite a bit of my stuff there. If they don't have it, they may know where I can go to get it. Like I did see that they have it on Amazon, but I don't want to get it from Amazon unless I have to. And then I'm gonna come back here, have a bit of lunch, and also watch the very last episode of The Americans. Do you know this show? This like show with Matthew Rhys and the person who played Felicity in the 90s. I can never think of her name. But they play these like Russian spies who act completely like Americans in America in like the 1980s or whatever. Anyway, I love the show. So I haven't been able to watch the very last season because it just wasn't available to me or whatever. It took my dad buying it for himself and then me seeing it on his account to then like watch it. But I'm watching it last night and I get to the very last episode and I'm like, oh, when does the next season come out? I'll just have to see. There is no last season, or there is no other season beyond the one that I'm watching at the minute. So the last episode of the season is literally the last episode of The Americans ever on Earth. So I need to be in the right headspace. I had to quit it last night. I was like, I'm too tired to focus on this completely and to completely savor the moment. So now, lunch break now, get a bit of like tiny bit of mulled wine, you know, get a nice Christmas sandwich, I reckon. Maybe I'll get a festive feast baguette from Nero and just sit down, watch the very last episode of The Americans. Well, I love when things like this come to the house. It's only ever on Christmas cards, really. But like, my husband is like the last person on the planet to ever act like an actual doctor, but like, he is officially. So I love getting mail that says Dr. and Mrs. Lewis. The school by here is having like a brass concert or something. Can you hear? Lol, I just popped into the Greyhound Rescue charity shop, and because we have greyhounds and we got them from that rescue, we always give like all of our old stuff to that shop so they can sell it for charity. So they always get the books that I've read and don't want to keep in my house. So I just popped in there to see if there were any books that I wanted to buy, and just found basically the entire contents of my shelf from before. So I decided against the vegan festive feast at Nero this round. Don't know why. Like, I'll probably get one tomorrow. But I've decided instead to go with a bacon sandwich with a mince pie and some mulled wine, because I was successful in getting the oranges I wanted. So I'm pretty heckin' excited about this black salt situation. I'll have to look on the recipe now and see if I need anything else. Like, I just thought, what's the point of getting all the other stuff if I can't find this? I thought this would be like, you know, the linchpin, but sorted. Now it's on. Oh my god, that was so good! Oh my god, that was such a good ending. Oh my god. I love that show. I'm sad that it's over. Maybe I'll just watch it from the beginning again. Oh, God knows I don't have time for that, but I would do. Oh, I loved that. That was a fab last episode. Let me see.
It's my sock I did.
You're stocking? Oh, what is that? Okay. Oh my gosh. Is it?
Add more glue for it.
Oh yeah, because that one needs to stick. Okay.
Censorship. How far do you push it just to be funny? So I think, yeah,